Have you ever worked hard, impressed everyone, and somehow your boss turned against you? You may have broken one of the oldest laws of power: never outshine the master. A lesson straight from Niccolo Machiavelli's The Prince. The law explained. Machiavelli studied how real power works, not the fair kind, but the survival kind. He warned that showing too much brilliance can be dangerous. It is not by the gifts of others that one rises, but by one's own virtue and fortune. But when your virtue makes your superior look small, they'll feel threatened. The result? You lose their trust, or worse, their favor. So, the first rule of power: make those above you feel secure, not overshadowed. Why it happens? We all want recognition. But Machiavelli knew power is emotional, not logical. People in charge don't want rivals, they want followers. If your talent makes them feel replaceable, they'll find a way to cut you down. He wrote, "Men sooner forget the death of their father than the loss of their patrimony." In other words, people protect their power more fiercely than anything else. The fall of Nicolas Fouquet. History gives us the perfect example. In 17th century France, Nicolas Fouquet, the finance minister of King Louis XIV, was brilliant, rich, and ambitious. He built a palace so grand it made the king jealous, and hosted a lavish party to show it off. Louis XIV saw not a loyal servant, but a threat. Fouquet was arrested days later and spent life in prison. That's what happens when you outshine the master: talent turns into danger. How to use the law. Machiavelli isn't saying hide your talent. He's saying, be strategic. If you work under someone powerful, make your success look like their success. Praise their leadership. Let them shine while you rise quietly. He wrote, "A wise prince ought to act so that his citizens find in him the need of the state. Likewise, make your superiors feel they need you or not that you'll replace them." Modern example. In a meeting, instead of saying, "I came up with this idea," try building on your earlier suggestion, "I developed this plan." You look smart and loyal at the same time. That's not manipulation, that's Machiavellian wisdom. Machiavelli said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." Don't learn this lesson the hard way. Respect those in power, protect your position, and play the long game. Because in every hierarchy, from kingdoms to companies, outshining the master is the fastest way to lose everything. Stay smart, stay strategic.